Women's Final Four in Tampa.
We are inside the St. Pete Times Forum. We had a Final Four. We are down to a Final Two that will play it out Tuesday. Welcome in to SportsCenter's coverage of the Final Four. Trey Wingo here with Carol Lawson and Stacey Dales. We will get to number one overall seed UConn being knocked off by Stanford in a minute. But first, SEC battle. LSU trying to end 4 straight years of Final Four frustration. Tennessee and Candace Parker trying to repeat as national champs, wearing a protective brace on that dislocated shoulder. Pat Summitt, 18th time she's been here. Big Sylvia fouls in LSU. First half, Parker drives. Sill says, get it out! And it goes back the other way. And what you love best about this play, when Sylvia starts, she finishes for the lay-in. LSU down 1. What a huge block. But Candace undaunted. Parker inside, yes. Tennessee led by 4 at the break. Parker with 8 at the intermission. Second half, LSU continuing to pound with Candace Parker.
LSU really struggled offensively in this game. The only thing they could have going was getting the ball to Sylvia Fowles in the paint.
I'll tell you what, when they needed a bucket and Parker wasn't doing it, it was Shannon Bobbitt with the lay in there. Tennessee up 41-39. And then Alberta Auguste, Stacey.
And she was terrific in this game. You didn't see her in the first half, but a bunch of points for her in the first half, and they were terrific on the boards down the stretch.
That put them up 45-42, and then with a 1-point lead, Erica White gets the ball, and she is fouled. They had struggled, LSU had all night long at the line. Before she went to the line, they were only 5 of 17. She makes 1 to tie. Then they call timeout. The senior was the first one back on the line. She's got it. LSU has a 1-point lead. 7 seconds left. Parker, no. Anasicki, no. Alexis Hornbuckle, yes! Her only bucket of the game. And that was the game winner for the second straight game. It is Tennessee by the smallest of margins, surviving and moving on to the national championship game.
Yo, what up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming back this Friday night at 7 p.m. Big shout out to our sponsors, Orange Mountain Designs, of course. That's where I get all of my Lady Vol gear and merchandise and apparel. Also, Just Pass It Tutoring, Hound Dogs of Knoxville, and also Tennessee Tap House. So thank you so much. And, of course, always thank you to Bobby Catfish and Billy Ratliff, Volunteer Roadshow, for allowing me to use this platform to really just act a fool, y'all. But we're going to have fun. So I'm going to start this. First off, I love that we introed probably the most terrible game of my life that turned into one of the most historic and memorable moments of my basketball career in that LSU tip-off. Yeah, that was amazing. And, Coach, I miss you, Coach Summitt. Saying that, let's briefly talk about what walking into tomorrow with the volunteer football, with the VFLs. You know, how do y'all feel if you're out there, fans? What do y'all think about this game? Because unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna look too good for us. I hope it does, but realistically, we haven't been playing great football lately, and you know, it's not impossible. It's just gonna take a lot. It's going to take a lot. I don't know. But y'all weigh in on that. If y'all are true volunteer fans, let me know what y'all think. Some predictions. I hope that we can keep it within a couple touchdowns. Seriously. That'd be nice. But after that Kentucky whooping we received, I'm not sure. Y'all can't see Bobby's face. But you're not so hopeful, huh, Bobby? Nah, he's not hopeful at all. But, yeah, so that's that with football. Let's take it to the fact that I'm glad I'm back from Puerto Rico. Got back, had zero time to really, recuperate from Puerto Rico because that was different. I don't know if y'all watched the first episode of Bucked Up. I was live with Bobby the Catfish and Billy Ratliff on their show. It was kind of like a release of my show. And listen, y'all got to see a little bit of the real me because I was really feeling my birthday. I was really feeling my 35th. I was celebrating. I was excited. I was around good people. And I'll leave that at that. I'll let y'all go back and watch the episode and let me know what y'all think. If y'all thought I was a little bit too crazy, let me know. If you thought it was perfect, let me know. If you hated it, you know what? Buck you. Do what you do. We're gonna continue to do what we do over here in this area right here. Yo, so I just started this new job at Woodlawn School. It's a private school. So last year was my first year coaching at J.M. Robinson High School. Thank you, baby. My girlfriend Sandra Garcia, or said San Garcia, said, "Be you, boo boo." Oh, you already know, babe. This is my shit. All right, but so I started this new job, and they asked me to put on this free clinic. Right, I'm down for that. We got the facility, we had the space to do it. Let's give back. Let's pay it forward. Let's try to, gain interest or grow interest into the girls basketball program here. They didn't even have a varsity team last year. They didn't have a high school team last year. They only had middle school. So I know the type of environment I'm walking into. It's pretty much I'm building it from the ground up. I'm laying the foundation and everything. I feel like this may be how Pat felt at 22 walking into the University of Tennessee. I'm feeling that vibe because it has so much potential being a private school, as high ranking as their academics are, and they're just missing that other avenue of women's sports, especially girls basketball, being able to be something for kids that want to go somewhere and want to have hands-on learning and real world experience. And I'm glad I'm in a position to do that. It's not going to be built overnight, but I'm looking forward to doing it because I literally feel like Coach may have felt all the excitement and stress and everything that I feel right now when she walked into that job at age 22. I don't know, man. But so I had that today, right? They told me to throw in a clinic. And so I'm like, oh, that's great. Then I go on vacation. We had an Anna birthday because my anniversary was on September 22nd and my birthday was October 16th. So yeah, Anna birthday. Y'all don't be trying to steal my slogan either. But so my bad. I digress. I lost my train of thought. So anyway, I have a meeting with the head of school, and he's telling me basically that he expected it to be just Woodlawn. Now, it's a very small private school, guys. Like, it's a couple hundred. Like, it's only like 52 seniors, boys and girls in that school. And you didn't even have enough interest last year to have a varsity team, a high school team, or an upper school team, right? And all of a sudden, because of the coaches, you bring myself, Sandra Garcia, and my father, it's just supposed to turn it around, like, without even being able to open it up to others that would be interested, so that they see people coming to their campus and then they'll want to join, right? To me, that sounds about right. This was not what this guy was thinking today. And today was the first time in a long time I had to remember it's not worth speaking your mind all the time. I don't know if y'all ever had that problem. Like, somebody say something, they really gets under your skin, and then you really want to say something back, right? And that was just not the right time. But come to find out, basically, they ended up doing what I suggested in the beginning. So hopefully we can skip all that BS and they'll just start listening and allow me to do what they hired me to do. Because if not, that's bucked up. That's all I'm saying. So I'm just trying to change the program. I try to make it one of the best programs to come out of North Carolina. So if y'all got any kids, I'm allowed to attract athletes from all over the world. Any middle school, high school kids, it preferably 9th, 10th graders want to come over. We find you the host family. All you have to do is qualify academically to get into Woodlawn Private School, and then the rest is history. And I'm excited, but it was really bucked up that I told them everything that should happen to run a camp or a clinic the right way. And they still did the runaround and came back to my original thought, guys. And that bucking pissed me off. I'm just saying. The girls in school have to understand to trust the process. Absolutely. That's important. That's really important. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sam. Jeff said, play as hard as they can. That's all they can do. Go Vols. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If they can do that, it's always going to be a win-win situation somehow, some way. But thank y'all, those who are tuning in. I appreciate y'all tuning in. This isn't like the normal podcast that I do on Monday nights, the Collective Unfiltered, also utilizing the Volunteer Roadshow platform. This is just me kind of speaking on things that might have happened to me throughout the day, over the weekend, political, socioeconomics, racial injustice, police brutality, whatever I choose to talk about, or whatever y'all want me to talk about. If you ask questions, stay engaged, click the thumbs up, like the page, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, watching it online, whatever it is. Thank y'all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Bobby, one time before I leave, give me just like a rapid fire question. Let's think of 3 questions you want me to answer for the people today.
Where did you get the name Bucked Up?
Where did I get the name Bucked Up? Well, y'all know my name is Alexis Hornbuckle, aka Buck. Everybody pretty much in the basketball realm knows me as Buck. And what I wanted to do was have a platform where I'm kind of just let my hair down in a sense and talk about any and everything I want. And most of the time it's going to be something that's bucked up. So I clearly took the B of my name and replaced it with the F so that we're not cussing on the air, but shit, it's bucked up. You know what I'm saying? What else you got for me, Bobby?
All right, what's the maddest you ever seen Pat Summit?
Ooh, the maddest I've ever. It might have been after we lost to Rutgers at Rutgers. I want to say my freshman year. That was not pretty, and she wasn't happy after we lost to Duke. She wasn't happy after a few other losses, which wasn't many, but that one right there left a scar on my heart for life. For life, Bobby. It's bucked up. It got me crazy. I think I got PTSD from that one. But yeah, that's for sure. She ran the dog mess out of us. She didn't really have too many words that practice. I don't even really remember touching the ball. Yeah, I think that was the one.
All right, I got a random question.
All right, let's hit it.
What's the fastest you've ever driven and gotten a speeding ticket? The biggest speeding ticket you've ever had?
I believe I was clocked at, let me see, I was in it was like 97 into 75. Nothing crazy.
Whoa, that's almost 100. That's almost 3 digits.
Crazy. It wasn't 100. That's why I said it's nothing crazy. I was about 25 over.
Oh my gosh.
22, 25 over. Yeah. I've actually been like 18 over, and the police officers are just nice guys, and it was more like, slow down, ma'am, please. Thank you.
That's hilarious.
You need to slow down, ma'am. Sandra's driving fast at St. Augustine. You need to slow your ass down.
What's the worst food on the road when you're playing, like overseas, that you ever had?
I've had some pretty bad stuff from time to time. I would say, like, when they give you, like, a sandwich, but it's, like, dry-ass bread, like tomato, like a old piece of lettuce. Just one, though. Like, it's not even, like... It's not even like green and you know, like the moist lettuce that like still has a little crunch to it. You know what I mean? And so tomato, lettuce, and I mean, sometimes that's it. Sometimes there's cheese. A lot of times they don't give you like any type of condiments. I hate when they provide snacks after the game. Nah, bro, we need to stop somewhere. I'd rather pay for it. Like, that's bucked up. What they make us eat, bucking crazy, bro.
Well, Sven from Germany, he watches us all the time from Germany. He says over here on YouTube that you can drive 3,000 miles an hour on highways in Germany. There's no speed limit.
The Autobahn, he's talking about the Autobahn. Yeah. That's real. That's real.
Yep.
That's real. Hey, Corey, what's up? Corey Braswell hopped on Facebook. You know, I appreciate it. I will receive that humbly. Thank you for tuning in.
We need to get some questions in the comments. People don't need to be shy. We got a lot of people watching. They can ask you a question.
Yeah, y'all, listen. Let's take some time. Ask me whatever. Literally, whatever you want to ask me. I mean, just go crazy with it. It's butt time.
Was there any fights at practice? Like Billy says, the coaches loved them getting in fights. Might be different with basketball, but was there any fights?
Coach loved when we were right there, but there is nothing that I could officially call a fight. I can't say nobody ain't get yoked up or swung at or, tossed around, but officially a fight, nah.
Oh, I got one for you. I love you. Like, we're pals. We know each other behind the scenes. We're great friends.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I love Little Bit. Where's she at and what's she doing?
A little bit's in New York, man. I know she wrote one book. I think she might even have two that she's written. Don't quote me on that. She's still doing clinics, motivational speaking, helping out with the kids. You know what? I'll have to reach out to her and see if a little bit when I hop on Bucked Up with me and give y'all some crazy Bucked Up Lady Ball experiences in her 2 years as a JUCO transfer.
How tall was she? She was almost a midget, wasn't she?
About
yeah.
5'2". Yeah, you crazy.
Well, 5'2" is not short for a woman.
5'2", and I might be wrong, but in my head, little Bobby was 5'2", something special, a little bit. Like, she was crazy. I tell everybody, she was a fighter. Championships for me in my 4 years until we had our 2 JUCO transfers that kind of completed that piece to that puzzle and had that same grit and grind that most Tennessee players have coming into it, with their whole 4-year experience. So shout out to Bird and Bobbitt, but big shout out to my little point guard a little bit, something special. She's a beast, y'all. She's a beast. Hold on, Bobby. We got I got a question from Sam. Are you going to be selling Bucked Up shirts? If so, where can they find them to purchase? So yes, I will be selling these shirts, t-shirts, and hoodies. I will get those up. Bobby, let's get those up on the website, and I'll get them up on my website too. I have a website called Gear for Days where I just kind of sell, memorabilia based off, my brands, my friends and family brands. Just to give them a place to be, besides their own personal online stores.
Are you going to do any trick or treating?
Am I going to do any trick? Man, I'm grown with no kids. I ain't doing no damn trick or treating.
I'm hoping Isaac will go for us and get us some candy.
I can't say if I ain't have kids or somebody that wanted me to take them trick or treating. Yeah, I go so I can give me some candy, but I don't. Nah, without no kids, no. We got another one. We got one more on Facebook. Oh, 2 more. Okay, so Abe Wells said most memorable game, rememberable game. Well, that's obvious. I think that's the intro that was just played. The Final Four game, 2008, my senior year, I played absolutely terrible offensively. Didn't even have one of the better games of my defensive career, but was able to just continue to stay prayed up and full of faith and hope and stay focused, mentally strong, and made that final tip in that took us to the championship. By far, that's definitely my most memorable game. And Corey, you always gave it your all. Yes, sir. I don't know any other way to play. Thank you for noticing. And then the question is, that defense, though, girl, Pat probably just said, shut him down, Hornbuckle. What's your assessment of Coach Harper? Oh, you know what? You're right on that first, Corey. You're right on that first aspect. Pat would pretty much be like, I don't want them to score. Lock them down. And then I would hop onto that to that player, and I took pride in guarding the best or one of the best offensive players on the other team. My Harper, first off, I'm a big fan. We were the same numbers. She's a beast. She's a champion. She's the exact pedigree of an embodiment of a true Lady Vol and what Coach Summit, what her legacy is. So I respect Coach Harper. I reached out a couple weeks ago just to, say hi, make sure everything is well. We're a family, and I have the utmost respect for her. I believe in her, and I hope she turns this joint around because I'm ready to represent the orange in a positive way where people ain't talking shit, and I can be like, nah, this Tennessee pride, because I hate when I got to be like, nah, I played at Tennessee when we was winning. Like, that's so bucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like... I just want to be able to be like, nah, I played at Tennessee. Like, I don't feel like I want to have to specify my time frame. You feel me? Another question. Ms. Garcia said, What's in what's in my water bottle? I promise y'all it's water. I promise y'all it's water. Had a couple beers earlier, but now it's water.
Time Traveler on YouTube says, "Love my lady Vols."
Love you
Sven
too, man.
says, Alexis has more rings than Billy, and Billy has seen that comment and he got all mad. He said he's got 7 rings.
You better count them high school rings,
All right.
How many rings you got, Billy?
baby. Hey, I even got a cornhole ring.
So, if you don't shut his mic off, Bobby, he over there talking that crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut him down.
He talking that crazy. So wait, how many championships did you win in high school?
High school, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, ditto. So we matched up. How many did you win in college?
1 national and 2 conferences.
All right, so 2 national and 3 conferences. All right, pros.
I'm still winning. I ain't retired yet, baby.
Oh, yeah. Listen. I love this dude, man. You crazy, Billy. You crazy, man. This right here got my jaws hurting. That was a good laugh. I needed that one. At the end of the day, all we do is win. Y'all hear that, Vol Nation? That's it.
Love it. Yes.
Y'all heard it. All right. Question or comment. Maybe the men's team can hold it down at the summit until Harper rights the ship. I think she has the opportunity to get them on the upside this year. I mean, to me, no matter what level or what team, you have to get the team to buy into your system and to buy into each other. If I don't feel like I have to go hard because I don't like the way so-and-so works or the way so-and-so plays, or I think she's selfish, now it becomes a battle, an unnecessary battle that's going to disrupt the chemistry of the team. So if you can get people to buy into really saying, I'm here for my last name, my family, representing myself. I'm here to represent the University of Tennessee, which is all inclusive of my coach, my teammates, the staff, the trainer, the strength coach. It's my duty to show everybody else in the nation what I've been doing and who's been working with me and why we need to be considered the top. And if we can get everybody to kind of buy into that, if she can get everybody to buy into that, I think she can do it this year. I mean, it's the Tennessee way. I never doubt that the next year will be better. I just can't. I'm not built like that. I
got a question. No, never mind. I ain't asking it. That might stir up something, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Nah, please do. Let's get bucked up.
No, we were just there. Now this could be bad if I ask this question because
you can't do that.
I support Kelly. All right, I'll ask it. All right, why in the hell did we go after Kara Lawson? I said it. There, I said it. Why didn't we go? I don't know. I said it. I love Harper. Don't get me wrong. I'm shutting up.
There, you know what? Catfish. I don't have a definite solidified answer that I have heard verbatim from mouth to ear, from a primary source to my ear. Okay, so I'm answering this only on things that I've heard within certain communities and my personal opinion, which take it as far as you want. All right, I heard that they were considering her, but at that time she was coaching in the NBA and it was basically just going to cost too much, or that wasn't the right timing of, her accepting that job. Okay. Mm-hmm. How much effort did they put into it? I don't know.
It just kind of stung when I seen her doing her press conference at Duke. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I agree, but guess what? We have another lady.
I wish her well, though. I wish her well.
Oh, I wish her well too, and low key, I'm glad she's here in Duke because she's close to me. That gives me a chance to get my girls to see another Lady Vol practice their team and hear them speak and watch other girls play and talk to their players, because the Tennessee way, when it comes from me, I sound crazy, right? You only have a few that buy in. They hear somebody else, oh, that's the head coach of Duke. They hear the same thing. She's saying the same thing in a different way. They receive it in a different way. And so their game and their growth as a person go a lot further. So I would have loved to sing, K Law. I would even love to pull Fargus from LSU realistically. But, I think having Kelly come in as another champion, as someone who was right up under Pat, as a player, as a point guard, and speaking from experience, the point guard for position for Coach Pat Summitt, my God, is one of the toughest positions to play. You are the extension of her. You are the floor coach. You are expected to run things, see things, communicate, listen, and the best way to help your team score and get stops. It starts and ends with you at the end of the day. So I think that's what happened with K Law, and I think that's just the way it was. I think it'd be a while before you see a mixed or a black woman as a head coach at the University of Tennessee basketball. Yep, I know it sounds bucked up, but I said it and I meant it, and it is what it is.
Well, Corey Braswell agrees with you on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
His fan wants his Mississippi State Bulldogs to win a championship for his Lady Bulldogs.
Mississippi State?
Yeah. Coach Schaefer.
Yeah, so that's McCray. Or what's her name now?
Schaefer. Coach Schaefer.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. SEC family. That's what I tell people that I meet that are cheering on Georgia or Florida or Mississippi State or Gamecocks. I say, you know what? You're at the wrong SEC school, but I got love and respect because you're in the SEC.
That's it.
That's a big fact. Hey, if we don't have any more questions, we about to shut this thing down. So y'all got a quick, good 60 seconds to type in your comments, ask your last few questions, and we're gonna hop off here and let y'all get to the rest of y'all's Friday night. I know Bobby and Billy coming to y'all a little bit later. What time you guys hopping on?
We're about 15 after you get off. We got to get ready.
Yeah, see, y'all stay tuned in. About to hop right into another great show.
Ready.
Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Shout out. Yo, 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 yo.